Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Good day, everyone. Scum, how you doing? What's up, Quantum? Quantum, I'm shipping your stuff out tomorrow. I can't wait for you to get it all back, man.
Hello, beautiful Who-Man.
Hello, Keebsaw. How you doing? Chappy, what's up? Keebsaw, thank you for the bit, dude. What's up, Ardang? How you doing? Kenny, what's up, dude? EU friendly today. Yes. Surprise stream. Well, not so much. I already knew it was coming. Just didn't put it on the list because it was very last minute. Thank you for the Prime, Scum. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. Just remember the new address? Yes. I already have it all good to go for that. And then the pictures. I like to take pictures of the one board, Quantum. Because the other ones I already have some pictures of a Lilac Kohaku, I believe. So I didn't take pictures of everything. Just the one board. Tier 1 from Jishi. Thank you so much for the 29 months. Thank you. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I think Kohaku photos, I have so many of. There are so many people who request photos of their Kohaku. What's poppin', Naj? How you doing, man? Hello, Mr. Toast. Chomchi, how are you doing? Are you enjoying the beautiful weather today? It's gorgeous. So sad I wasn't able to get to the UCSD meetup yesterday, thinking of going to KeyCon. It looked so much fun, the UCSD meetup. I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling a little bit of FOMO, but I mean, I couldn't really make it, so. Anyone else get a Vento W today? I got mine, but we'll probably have to pass up as it just booked a Disney trip for the fam. Dude. Oh, you moved to Korea? Oh, wait. Like, permanently, Chomchi? If that means I'm not gonna see you at the Toronto meetup? Oh, man. Well, if you're ever here, let me know. I'd like to hang out with you, sir. Yeah, like for good? Well, if you're ever here, I hope you enjoy your time there, man. But I'd love to hang out with you if you ever pop by Toronto, so let me know. Make it to Keebla if you should. Why'd you say that like Yoda, Howie? Why'd you be like, make it to Keebla if you should? Like, why did you Yoda that, bro? Happy Sunday to you, sir. Happy Sunday, Waters. How you doing, man? Chappy, clip that. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Bros Yoda? Yeah, pretty much at this point. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day today, though. I hope everyone is. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I got like a pimple on my neck and everything today. It's crazy. The Unicorn, it's 1975. Thank you so much for the 29 months, bro. I appreciate you, dude. Hope everything's been super well. How's it going? It's going. Had a little bit of a day off yesterday. Honestly, I did a small little photo shoot in the morning for Quantum's board. And then yesterday, So two things. I had a headache. It was like, you know those headaches behind your eyes? It was the entire day. And I think I figured out why that is. I've been getting a lot of headaches over the last month. Dude, I'm going to tell you guys what I think it was. Because I woke up today no different from yesterday. And it's been consistent. My glasses. I noticed yesterday that my glasses were sitting crooked. And on my right eye, it was like this way. And it was closer to my eye, and I think it was just stressing out my eye.
Which baited me into using my Prime sub on another channel and wouldn't undo it, Alexotos.
It's okay, confused. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for 16 months of being here, bro. Kiro, what's up? Kiro_official. 100% glasses will do that? Yeah, I think it was that back eye pressure is from your change of eye grade. Yeah, so I think it's literally just my glasses. So I adjusted them yesterday and get those balls fixed. Huh? What the? Honestly, Frank, I am way too scared for LASIK. But yeah, I think it was the glasses. I think what happened was probably last month, and I know for a fact I fell asleep with my glasses on, and I think I crushed them. And I didn't realize that it adjusted, changed the way they were kind of sitting on my face. So, yeah, pretty bad. Not much to my first stream here. Came from your YouTube. I hope you enjoy it. I've been a little bit slower with content everywhere well, actually, not so much YouTube. Mainly Instagram. I've been kind of falling out of love with Instagram. Not gonna lie. algorithms and all these other crazy things are just, it's so depressing posting there because a lot of the times like it just glitches out, doesn't show people things. So I've been posting things more so on Threads, believe it or not, and Twitter, or I guess X. I'm hoping to avoid LASIK if possible, but my power is getting way too high. I'm scared of lasers. I am deathly afraid of putting my eyeball under a laser. Even if there's a 0.01% chance, I am scared. And I don't know why that is, because I've done other dumb things where I probably have a higher risk of doing something worse to my body, but I don't want to fuck that up. Like, it's vision, you know? Like, I'd rather wear the glasses. Yeah, I can live with wearing glasses personally. I am just too scared. It's a personal thing. A lot of people tell me there's literally nothing to worry about, but I am too scared. So I'm good. Next, forest screen on today's board. Dude, today's board is an interesting request. This person had a bit of a rush request, so we're kind of compensating their rush request, and they were lucky because I had a slot open. But look at this. This is the Regression by Flybeck. I don't think I ever built one of these. I'm in the same dilemma. Oak, are you considering LASIK? I don't know. I don't want to do it, man. I heard too many stories about contacts being lost. I don't do contacts either. I'm not about that life. So, beautiful side profile on this board, by the way. Absolutely stellar side profile. You got this little lip that kind of wraps up where you got this beautiful seam on the side as well. Yeah, the exaggerated seam is gorgeous. The only thing with this board, which I'm going to have to open it up all the way, the bottom of this board is absolutely gorgeous as well. It has a very nice profile. There's a rattle happening. I don't know. I'll have to open it up and find out. I believe this was previously owned. So we're going to have to do that right now, I think. Gorgeous little board though, huh? Absolutely stunning. Press and feet. This is what I like, man. This is... Oh, and someone asked if the Lily is mine to keep. I mean, it's Novelty's property. So I'm just using it until Mike tells me to send it back. Literally, that's it. It's not my board. It's Novelty's board. I just happen to have it right now. The Regression60 is beautiful. Is this new? You know, I don't know. I have no idea when this board came out. This is a client build, by the way, guys. This is not some sort of prototype stream or stream to sell this keyboard. I don't even know if this is in stock. This was last minute by a client. I have no idea any details about this board. It was a private friends and family run. Oh, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. When they told me about this board, I looked it up quick and I was like, oh, this is pretty. And I didn't think anything of it because, you know, it was supposed to be months out. But then something changed and we've changed the build date on this bad boy. Oh, I did that thing again where I put bits in the wrong spot. Why did I do that? This goes here. There we go, fixed it. All right, I'm gonna get in on this board. But how was your guys' weekend so far? Time to say hello to the people. What's up, Frank? Hi to you too. What were you guys all up to yesterday? I hope some fun stuff. I'm not sure how this disassembles, so I'm going to be extra careful as we take this apart. But what's rattling in this? Okay, actually it has to be one of these screws. Let me just clamp these down correctly. Oh, it's this screw right here. That screw has a stripped thread. Well, that's not good. Oh no. I don't know if the owner knows about this. Strip thread is the worst kind of strip. Yeah. Excited about the Eclipse? I'm probably gonna skip on that. Wait, what the heck? Flyback, how you doing? Yeah, this is stripped. The only thing I could really do... I didn't even know that, oh no. The only thing I could really do to fix this is put like... but then we won't be able to open it. I was gonna say thread locker, but we don't want to do that. Let me think about that. Perhaps I can figure out, put some like something around that to help with it so it doesn't strip or it doesn't stay stripped. Overall though, Salem, what's up, dude? It's Salem's board today we're doing. Overall, Salem, it shouldn't really matter in the long run. Yeah, like obviously it's not a perfect keyboard in that case, but oh, someone already force broke this as well. Interesting. Very interesting. So someone force broke this. Teflon. Overall, the board's in great condition. Just happens to be the one screw. They said this was unbuilt. Salem, this has been desoldered. See the desoldering marks everywhere? I think, unfortunately, you may have got lied to. That's why I tested this before stream. When I opened it up, I said, oh, this has definitely been built. Unbuilt does never... But usually, I would say, though, when you're usually referring to... When you say unbuilt, or... I personally would conceive that as like, you've never built in it before. So, that's how I typically would... I guess they're not wrong by saying it's not built, because it's not built right now. I don't know. How would you guys conceive that? Unbuilt means unbuilt, that was built? Yeah. That's how I would perceive that. Or not conceive that, perceive that, rather. It's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it lovely. Not a big deal. I did double check the PCB. It's all working. So why buying used? Unbuilt and flawless is their listing? I would say the ano is flawless. However, that screw is 1000% stripped. 1000. So I would definitely ask them about that. All right, let's do stabilizers. But ultimately, sorry about that, Alex. Hey, Salem, dude, I'm not fazed by this. I'm more worried for you, my friend. It always sucks when I hear clients, deal with aftermarket stuff, and then something happens. Oh wait, where's the stabs? This one here. It always sucks hearing that. Temu description: casually perceived unbuilt as without a build. Does it seem like the screw is stripped or the thread inside the board? A solution may be getting a slightly longer screw. It would be this one. Let me see something actually. I don't remember which specific screw it was now. Perhaps a slightly longer screw would work. Let me see something. Let's just experiment before we do stabs. Maybe it could be the screw, maybe not. Let's find this out. If it's just the screw, we can find another screw. I probably have one lying around somewhere. But if it's not, if it's the threading, then... Okay, well, it might be the screw. Because that screw's in fine with this screw. We'll have to just go through all these screws until I find the one that doesn't work. Yeah, this is the one that doesn't work. Hence me... Compliment, please? Give me 1 sec, Kush. Unless... Hold on a second. Is there 2 different lengths of screws? Oh, there is. You know what probably happened then? The previous owner put the wrong length of screw on the top because... Oh, looks like... Yeah, there's 2 different lengths of screws. Oh my god, my camera, please. So these 2 should go on the bottom. Too small. Hey, look at that. Flatback helping us. Kush. Focus frenzy? I know. But it's subtle. This is good news. Let's see. Does it all screw in nice? Everywhere? But you know what, Kate? I'm gonna say this though. You know what kills me? So it all screws in fine. We're good. The fact that that clearly didn't screw in okay, and then the previous person slapped the weight on this and then said, yeah, that's great. That's fucked up, bro. That is actually kind of fucked up. Like, that clearly doesn't screw in if you put the shorter screw there. Yeah, I agree with you, Lumen. But you know who's never fucked up? Kush. The only thing Kush fucks up is how much I like him, bro. Alright? He fucks my heart up, alright? Kush, I hope you're having a great day today, dude. First, the builder quest is solving screws. I mean, more flyback. I wouldn't even thought to check the length until later on, anyways. Also, let me know if the music's too loud, guys. I may redo this tape. The tape being all uneven kind of bothers the shit out of me. Manic Geek, thank you so much. I appreciate the party in 9, bro. Thank you, dude. Music's a vibe. What's playing right now? Just a regular schmegular type of lo-fi. But yeah, I double checked everything though, because it was desoldered, as you can see. So I double checked it all. I wasn't aware. It does look like the previous person did a great, I would say like a pretty good job of desoldering everything though, as you can kind of see. They did a pretty good job. Some solder splatter in places, which is fine. It's not going to hurt the board at all. But yeah, not bad. Pretty acceptable job, I'd say. Not mad at that. Yeah, they are pricey, Salem. Alright. So we're doing 7 U's. Let's put this aside. But flyback, the board looks sweet, by the way. I think we're only doing an enter key, a shift, and a space bar. So we're only doing 3. But thank you, Manic. I appreciate the raid again, man. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I know it's not a scheduled stream day, but oh man, I love you guys. But yeah, we ended up just playing some board games yesterday with some friends, and then I played a little bit of. I finally installed Helldivers. Finally got the courage to spend $50 in that game. Sentient, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate you. This is why I always have to the seller if it's unbuilt. Yeah, I also agree. Something I noticed is this hobby is getting bigger and bigger. The general lack of care that goes into builds. I feel like people take extra care and attention to every step of a keyboard build, but I've seen so many people build it so quickly without attention to detail. Yeah, I will admit, on occasion, Frank, there is times I feel like I do that as well, and I kind of get upset with myself too. Like there's been, I'd say like in the course of me ever building builds, a handful of boards I've been like, man, I feel like I just kind of glossed over this. And then I feel really bad and I'll end up doing like a second stream for it. But yeah, I do agree. I think we're all victims of it sometimes. Like you just want the thing built. You get so excited. Stuff like that. But the same goes with like people who argue with stabilizers, right? There are some people who would be like, oh, I don't want to put the extra care into a cherry clipping, and save an extra, $8 in some case. People say, I'd rather spend $8 and not have to clip my bottom of the stems over here for the stabs. Like, dude, this takes 2 seconds to do. I think this job right here of clipping a few stabs is worth $8. I feel dirty. I think I was on a 14 to 15 day streak, then I missed the last one. Oh, Bunny, don't stress about that, bro. That ain't a thing, dude. If you can clip your nails, you can clip your stabs. I like that. We're going to steal that from you. Casual Greg haters, Raw Dog, Solar Eclipse with no safety glasses. I don't think I'm going to watch it, to be honest. Frank, are you going to watch it? Are you going to attempt to photograph it? Are you going to use like ND filters and stuff? I don't feel like buying all the necessary equipment to photograph it. So I feel like it's just a lot of investment for something I'm going to use one time ever. If you can bite your nails, you can bite your stabs. What the? Huh? But yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to watch the eclipse, guys. Guys, I'm going to be real with you. Every eclipse that's ever passed by, I think I was interested in one time ever. And then I got the solar glasses, whatever, watched it. I went like this. Huh. Cool. And then I went about my day. It's cool. Don't get me wrong, but I don't care. It's not my cup of tea, I guess. I'm certain it's someone else's cup of tea, but definitely not my cup of tea. Cool story, bro. There's so many people coming to Newfoundland to watch the eclipse. I will always say Newfoundland, by the way, guys. Don't correct me. When is the solar eclipse? When is it, guys? Tomorrow? I don't know. I think it might be tomorrow. Newfoundland. That's how I've always pronounced it since I was a kid, and I'm going to continue to pronounce it that way. Tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to watch it, guys. I don't really care that much. Not really my cup of tea. It's going to be cloudy AF tomorrow, so I ain't even going to try. Oh, really? Dude, it's so nice today. I might go grocery shopping after this, but... Alright, let's grab our bush. Newfoundland? Newfoundland? Newfoundland. Have I ever pronounced it that way? I don't think I have. I always say Newfoundland. Never mind. I was on a 24 day streak. I was watching all the March streams. Oh, that's dude. That sucks. It's okay though. I'm never gonna criticize you for missing one, bro. Smelly. Man, I miss being here. What's up, 2D? We miss having you, bro. But yeah, I started playing Helldivers yesterday. It's pretty fun. Kind of want to play some more. Played a little Helldivers last night, and then yeah, it's pretty much my day. I guess trying to figure out stuff for work. Was just kind of reviewing stuff. But yeah, it was just a pretty chill day. I hope you guys had a good one yesterday. I missed the orange shorts. I still wear them. Alex, play Helldivers with me? Yeah, now that I actually have it. I mean, I just installed it last night. I bought it 2 days ago, and then I just kind of like sat on it. And then installed it last night and played like 2 missions. Trying to get the hang of the game. Honestly, I was so sleepy last night. Angry.
How's it going?
It's going okay. That was such a passive how's it going from the TTS. I like that. It's going okay. Nothing too crazy lately. Nothing too crazy. More just, I think lately I've just been hang around the house. I want to go out, but the last few weeks, with the exception of yesterday and today, have had really poopy weather. Like, it's been raining a lot here, so... Alex, I went to the UCSD meet as a first timer. It was so fun, and we'll definitely come to future Key meetups. I didn't win anything from the 30 raffles they had. I never win it either, bro. But saw Owl Labs Wisteria Vento 80 in the flesh with GMK Tuesday. It looked and sounded so nice. And guess who just won the exact same config? Was it you? Dude, aren't meetups so much fun? Isn't this hobby so much fun when you don't just restrict it to like buying things constantly and you kind of bring the community in and you have a good time with people? Isn't it great? I'm so happy more and more people are going to meetups, man. I'm very happy. Makes me very happy. I plan one time to time. It's true, Frank does. Meetups equals the best. What's the word on Toronto? From what I heard, it's still happening. It's just they're finding a venue for it still. Although, I have no idea, to be honest. We'll be going to the NK meetup. I will be, if Mike hosts an NK meetup, yes. But I will not be going to KeyCon for financial reasons, mainly. Basically, I want to go to Key Life. I want to go all these things. But I feel like I can really only do like 2 flights this year. Because, guys, it's, listen, I'm going to be honest. I would love to go to Utah, actually. Utah has a lot of really beautiful scenery in it. But it's like a $700+ flight there. And then I'm only going to be there for like 2 days, 3 days. Even if I plan like longer, it's not really conducive to what I'm doing. And then the hotels are really expensive. So all in all, I think it's just going to be like really, really pricey. And then I'd like to go to other meetups too. And believe it or not, Keeb Life is actually cheaper for me to go to. So I just don't have like that kind of money to toss around at meetups, unfortunately. Like to flights and stuff like that. And time too. Does Mike pay to you? If there's work stuff involved, I'm sure he would. But for example, like last year, there was none. So I wanted to go. Put it on the NK company card. Guys, I don't have an NK company card. I'm the only one who thought that the Vento 80 was a matrix board with this design. It's very matrixy, I will agree. It's a neat looking board. I feel like those type of boards, like the Vento 80, even the matrix boards, have a very specific people they kind of, intrigue into buying. Like the people who really enjoy a little bit more out there designs, Tell Mike I will place an order with NK today if he buys your ticket. No. Alex, if there's an NK meetup you will go, I will consider driving. Adam, will I get to meet you in the flesh? Adam won't even say hi to me. He'll be like, you missed a spot. You forgot a key. If the Toronto meet is happening, I'm 1,000,000,000% going to the Toronto meetup. If it doesn't happen, I'm literally considering just planning something and hosting it myself. Although that seems like a lot of work, so I got to figure out that sooner rather than later. Do it no balls. I'll try. Alexotos meetup? Well, I wouldn't call it like that. I feel like I'm not important enough for that. Don't play Alex. We know you're the one pulling the strings at NK. Okay there, buddy. Clownfish. It's not me, man. Clownfish. Mike's way smarter than I am when it comes to that kind of stuff. To be honest with you, bro. But I appreciate that, Clownfish. Depends on the size of your meetup. Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't want to make it some sort of like fan thing. I want to do it to enjoy the keyboards and people. It's not about me. You guys know I don't really care for that kind of stuff anyways. Host it in your condo. So what, all of 4 people can come over? All of 4, man? Bent desk buddies? Okay there, buddy. Who said that aesthetic? That's crazy. We're having such a great Sunday today. And then someone brought up the desk. That's crazy to me. House party when? Fan meetup plus lick patina services? Oof. I feel like your tongue would be like a different color after that. Your tongue would 1000% be a different color after that, guys. I'll drive to Toronto and beat you. 4-hour drive. There was a few people who drove. Oh shit, we don't need 3 of these. We need 2. A few people drove last year, like quite a distance to come to the Toronto meetup. I think Oak even went quite the distance. I immediately have to poop when your stream starts. It's wild. Do I help with bowel movement? That's crazy. House party what? Clownfish, you want to come? It's like a 4.5-hour drive. Yeah, that's pretty wild. But you are so worth it. Oh my goodness, you're too kind, man. Alex, Europe Tour 2024. I really, really want to go traveling. Guys, it's just not doable. Trust me, I think I got that a little bit of, not a travel bug per se, but how do we word this? I don't want to turn this into like, what was me type thing, but basically like the way I don't know. When I was growing up, like for me, I didn't go to anything past high school. Like I didn't go to post-secondary. So growing up, I just worked. And I think I was so focused on working from my late teens to my 30s, that I didn't do anything. So I think now that I'm like calming down, dude, when I hit 31, 30, I don't know, a few years ago, I kind of feel like I need to slow down a little bit with just working all the time. Yeah, like you kind of have to check yourself a little bit. And now I'm at this weird spot where I'm just like, all right, I feel like I missed out on a lot. Yeah. So now I'm just kind of going through these paces of like, shit, should I like do something? So I don't know. I don't know what to do. Because it'd be really cool to like have these memories to look back at. 30s is the new 20s, man. Honestly, like I feel good. Like mentally, I feel okay. Like physically, I feel like I can walk around just as much as I did, But definitely feels like I might have had like better times when I was younger. Alex isn't 23. How old do I look? For realsies. Your soothing voice relaxes me from my head to my bowels. God damn. Yeah. Well, I think I have this like I have this other thing now too, where like when I was younger, 25, 29, I appreciate that, guys. When I was younger, like every dime that I had, I spent. Because I don't know, I just didn't have a lot of money, and I was just like, I just want to buy these things for myself and feel good. But then in recent times, I don't buy anything for myself. And, well, okay, that's not true. I buy some stuff, but it's not as, it's nothing like crazy. Mostly work-related things at the end of the day. And I think now I was thinking to myself, I'm like, dude, a nice trip would be really fun. I would like to go on a trip. Now, which ones do I put this in? The left or the right? Is flyback still here? Flyback, does it go to the left or the right for the alignment here? Yeah, dude, that was really bad. Like, I made minimum wage until I was like 25. And I kind of hate it. Like, I don't know, I hated myself for it at the same time, because I'm just like, I shouldn't be here. And like, I don't know, it was the dumbest train of thought ever. I looked at it as like a bad thing. And I was just like, why am I looking, like afterwards I thought, why am I looking at like making any sort of money as like a bad thing? Like I should be grateful. But I don't know, I think it's because I had this idea in my head that, what's it called? That I was far behind for doing that. Because everyone makes you feel that way, right? Everyone makes you feel like...
Finally catch a stream.
Thank you, dude. Bum. Thank you so much, man. Everyone makes you feel like you're far behind when you're making like minimum wage and stuff like that. And what did Flyback say? I don't remember off the top of my head. I put it on the plate to see. Yeah, we put the plate on. Let's see. But yeah, everyone made me feel like I was failing. So, okay, it's this one here. The right. But yeah, it was terrible. I hated it. I hated feeling that way. And then I snapped out of that when I was like 26, 27. And the moment I snapped out of it, I learned to appreciate the job I had more. And believe it or not, that was actually when I started working at Best Buy. I had made like a little bit of a switch in what I was doing. And I went to Best Buy. And I think that was the very first job I like really appreciated, People make you feel like it's a competition or a race. Yeah, exactly. And Best Buy, I was still making the same amount of money. And I felt way better about myself. It just like changed my whole perspective. So I was very grateful. I justify spending by knowing a house is so unattainable. I make great money, but a house is so out of reach. Dude, I feel like that's a whole conversation to have. And I always feel bad talking about this stuff on stream too, but yeah, I also truthfully feel like right now, at least in Toronto, I don't know other wet places in the world. I heard everywhere is kind of bad right now. Everything feels so out of fucking reach. I bought every tadpole possible. Yeah, definitely. I saw that there was a lot of tadpoles in here, and I was going to do some experimenting for you. Yeah. I'd say like, truth be told, guys, like the last like 4 or 5, stretching to 5 years, let's just say, I've been a lot happier with me and my life. I think once you kind of realize that, like, I still do it. I think it's very natural and very human to compare yourself, you know, even if you do it by accident. But once I stopped putting my progress, like my timeline, next to someone else's timeline, is when I realized that, like, I'm happier if I just take away their timeline. I also, another big thing too is I had people that I was friends with and not surrounded, but it was like by proxy. One of the biggest changes I can say as well, actually I don't talk about this at all just because I hate talking about it because it's like bad memes, but I'll tell you guys. I had coworkers and I had people at the time who were very money and like this whole success oriented and like kind of like early, you know, red pill kind of people where it's just like, if you're a man, you must be doing this or you're pathetic type thing. And because I hung around with those people, I always felt pathetic because even though they didn't tell me that, you know, it was this whole idea of like, you're not on this track, you're not scamming, you're not doing this, like what are you doing then? Like, you're not making money. And once I kind of separated myself from that, it's like, whew, it's a game changer. So it is sometimes the people you hang out with too. They just put you in weird mindsets. Hustle culture has not done things for mental health globally. Yeah. It's pretty wild. The yester you. Yep. That's kind of how I like looking at things now. It's just like, there's no progress bar anymore. It's just be better than yourself yesterday. That's all. Even if it's a 1% type thing. I got the V1 Proto for this build. Hell yeah. It looks nice. It's a gorgeous looking keyboard. I see there's some other switches here. Progress also doesn't look like a straight line. Yeah. Well, one of the other things I learned later in my life too is, actually, let me solder down our corners here because this board's a little bit loosey-goosey. Another thing I learned later on in my life is effort to a day, right? This was a very important life lesson for me. Let it heat up. One of the biggest life lessons I ever learned was how to put energy towards your day, and now how every day is not going to be the same. Because I would always, in the past, I don't do this actually anymore. I'm very proud that I don't do this. Here, let me actually do like a little. Let's just say that this was my bar, my total energy, right? And let's just say that I am able to put in this much, right, for one day. I would used to be like, well, I know I have this much. Like, I did this yesterday and I did this today. I should be able to do all of this again. Like, I should be able to duplicate this every single day of my life. And I would feel extremely guilty if I put in 20% or 40%. But the problem is, and like what I realized is, there are days I only have, like, I wake up with 80% fuel in the tank, you know? So if I do 80%, it's still 100. Like, if I'm doing 100% of my gas for the day, like, that's it. It's all I got. So why am I not proud of that? And that's kind of like when I had that shift in mentality as well. Like, dude, that was big. That was a big thing, because I learned that not every day has to be the same sort of like effort you put into it. Because if you do, you're just gonna burn the fuck out, dude. But everyone tells you can, and I think it's dangerous thinking, because not everyone's built the same. Some days you just gotta take it slow. Don't have to be productive every single day. Well, yeah, I find even if you slow down productivity some days, maybe it's better for the next day. First time using real money to sub to someone, I have no money?
First time using real money to sub to someone and I have no money. Skull.
Dude. Hey guys, if you guys don't... For real, I appreciate you so much, bro. But hey guys, if you guys ever feel like even the sub is too... Don't spend it here. 100%. Save that for yourselves. I really appreciate the gesture of those Icos. Really, really appreciate it, man. Love you, buddy. 40% one day is always different from the 40% another day. Yes. Basically, that's what it is. These people are simple thinkers, Alex. People who are just like pushing every single day for 100%. I don't know what it is. Just as I was considering sort of leaving the hobby, watching the stream daily has reignited my love for tinkering and talking to people about it. Just love it here. Thank you for the streams. Liv, thank you for being here and part of our conversations every day. Thank you. Thank you. Solder. Where is it? The mode Encore? Is that the new one you guys showed me yesterday with Matthew? I saw it, but I think I've only seen the same photos you guys have seen. I don't think I have any. If you guys are looking for like extra informational, and I got none of that, and I apologize for it. But yeah, I got no extra info. One thing I am a little bummed about having this board already soldered is I did want to mil-max the spacebar for Salem, but yeah, I can't now because it's already been soldered and I don't feel like struggling to stick the mil-max socket in there now. Will there be an Alexotos edition? I can confidently tell you guys I am planning no sort of special one-off unique keyboard project like that. There'll be other fun things that I plan, but at the moment I don't have any plans for a keyboard. Believe it or not, I'm still not confident enough in myself to design a board. Nor do I really want to. I have fun doing other things, and I don't think designing things like that is like what my passion is. See, Matthew, on the other hand, is a fantastic designer and artist, where I feel like it just comes to him naturally. For me, it's not quite my cup of tea and my forte. And as I always tell you guys, it's good to play on your strengths instead of just... I don't want to just release something just to say release it and make a quick buck and let people down, you know? Does that make sense? Let's turn this off for now. Let's stay hydrated for sure. I'm very confident in that. I like my Aether set. I really like that. And actually, that happened kind of by accident. The Aether set was... I was playing around with Blender very early on in the hobby, and I released a render, and everyone went crazy wild over it. Everyone asked me if they could possibly, what's it called, get that particular keycap set. And at the time, I had no answers for anyone. I'm just like, it's just a render. And then someone reached out and was like, hey, we can make this for you. And it was Key Company. I was like, cool. So that was actually an accident. It was more just like I was playing around and I was just like, look guys, look what I did in Blender. And me and one of my friends, his name's Chris, we did, he actually 3D modeled everything. So all the stuff in those renders he did by hand. So like, it was just a passion project we did just to make cool art. Because I wanted to learn Blender and texturing and all this other stuff, and he was already good at that kind of stuff, so it was overall very fun. Happy accident? Yeah. Very. Just got back. I see we're talking about Blender. Briefly, we don't need these ones here. Briefly used it. Briefly used it. This is Winkeyless. Have you used either of your XS cameras for shooting pics? Truth be told, Dane, I used the XS10 briefly. That was my main photo camera way back when. This is not seeing the light of day other than hanging from this particular thing here. I still lament buying this camera. I wish I didn't have to. I feel like it was it's an expensive video camera for no reason. But no, I've only tried the XS10 and it feels kind of... The only camera that I've used from Fuji that legitimately feels different to take photos on is the XH2S. Every other Fuji camera I've tried, like from the X-T20 to the X-T30 to the X-T3 to the X-T4 to the XS10, because I've tried them all, they all feel the same. The only thing I haven't tried is the new X-T5. Every other camera I've tried from Fuji feels the same. Hell, even the GFX 100 feels the fucking same as the rest of the cameras. The only one that was different, that felt faster, was the XH2S. That's it. But none of the other ones feel different. After throwing myself into the world of key design, I can see why it's not for everyone, but I still enjoy it very much. Yeah, it's just really what comes to you, like what you want to do and all that stuff. Leica cameras cost an arm and a leg. Yeah, if you're buying Leica though, I think you're really buying it for like part of, you know, like having like an iconic brand and a part of. There's a history behind the brand too. They still make great products. Like I think they take great images. Yeah, there's a bit of a heritage behind those products as well. You know, one of the very first commercially available 35mm cameras was a Leica. So there's a lot of interesting things behind the brand. Some iconic photos in the world were taken with Leica cameras. These days, depending on what you want to do, I feel like most camera bodies they all feel the same. Depending on what, or not feel the same, they all kind of perform like at an adequate level where I don't think you're not gonna miss many things. Like if you're just casually taking photos, you'll have fun with any camera. Now, if you're looking to get into the nitty gritty, there are certain cameras that perform way better than others. And like if you're looking for better autofocus, Sony. If you're looking for colors and you want, to have fun with your photos, I kind of feel like anything but Sony. So it just really depends on what you're looking for. Leica is the Gucci of cameras. They used to be quality, now they're clout. They're still quality. Although the M11s have a lot of software issues. You're not gonna sugarcoat it. Mine's fine though. Mine's been great, but I've heard horror stories and I've had two freeze ups with my camera. Just got my second Leica, but the oldie but a goldie, SL601. Oh, very nice. I saw your camera on the VODs and wanted to know how much I should sell in order to get one. Oh, the Leica. Thing is, if you want something that takes photos like that, like if you want a rangefinder, I would just say grab a Fuji, one of the X Pro series. Or what's the Fuji rangefinder? Is it the X Pro? Dane would know. I don't. If Dane's still here. Grab one of the Fuji rangefinders and just have fun with that. I mean, there's so many interesting little rangefinders you can pick up that you don't have to spend an arm and a leg on. And, they're nifty. You can have some fun with them. I will preach this one thing that feels a little bit preachy, but I think art and creating and being creative is very good for your soul and will help with a lot of aspects in life. Even if you don't think you're good at it, I highly suggest being creative in one field or another. I think it's very good, whether it be painting something, whether it be drawing, whether it's like designing, whether it's like, picking out some new stuff for your room, anything, like even fashion. Be creative. I think it really helps with your soul a lot. It just helps you, makes you feel better. I picked up an old budget Fujifilm 35mm at a flea market last week. Ooh, which one did you end up getting? I'm so curious. They aren't bad. Gucci isn't bad either. They just aren't cutting edge. I would actually, there are some things, I don't own this particular thing, but I don't think any other camera system has given you the content system that the M11P has. And I will say that Leica does some stuff, but like another thing Leica does that's very good compared to any camera brand that I've ever used. This sounds dumb, but it's so nice. The app for the phone, connectivity with the phone, with the camera. No other camera system I've used, and I've used everything but Canon, has connectivity to your cell phone quite like that. Like Leica. Everything is so ass. Sony's is ass. Fuji, it's fucking unusable. Everything's ass. So I will say, if you're someone who kind of like likes to do stuff on the go, you know, feet pics. Oh goodness me. I did not compare the Q3 to the M11. The Sony system is terrible. Yeah. Sony was fucking awful. Solder roll. iPhone camera lenses are worth it. You know, I've never tried. Never once in my entire life. Those little lenses for the phones. So you guys got any plans for today? Anyone doing something later today? Celebrating something, you know? 101% of their software is objectively counterproductive. Yes. That's another big reason why I just couldn't deal with sticking with Sony. A lot of my friends, when I was selling all of my Sony gear, they're just like, why? It's like the best system right now. I was like, I don't know, man. I kind of hate using it. Celebrating my dad's 69th birthday today. Oh, congrats to him. Happy birthday. That's awesome, dude. That's going to be fun. Give him a big old hug. I was going to build my key, but I'm still waiting on my board. Was it supposed to deliver today? I will say, I don't think stuff usually delivers on Sundays. So, if it's delayed, unfortunately, it's probably going to be till Monday. Deep clean of the house today and making more plans for a Disney trip. It'll be the first for the 3 kids. Have you been to Disney before, Lego? I have personally never been, but I am super happy you're going, and I'm also a little jealous. Every year I look at Disney, it just gets more and more expensive. Doing some spring cleaning. I feel you guys there. I should honestly mimic you guys and do the same thing. Probably should. Lego, you been to Legoland? I'm pretty sure Lego has been to Legoland. I would put some money on that. I think that would make sense. Those solder joints look so good. It's already been soldered, and I will admit sometimes Heine PCBs are a little awkward to solder. But I appreciate that. There's already a lot of splatter on this board, so I'm going to see if I can clean it a little bit. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you, Gator. Apart from the certain layouts and plate lists, any particular reason or advantage to solder? I think you've kind of said the 2 big ones. The other small 2 advantages, I'd say, and this is very up to the user. Sound might be very important for some people. Some people swear that the sound profile that comes out of a soldered board is different. The other big reason, and this is a personal reason as well, I feel like when I solder a keyboard and I make that bigger commitment into soldering in switches that I know I'm gonna like, you know, living with my choices, you get this other sense of like accomplishment and attachment to your board as well. And it just feels more personalized. So that's my other reasoning. Yeah, no hot swaps, sockets popping off could be another big one too. Can you solder on a volume knob? If it has rotary encoder on it, like the PCB, then technically you can. But the PCB would need to support a rotary encoder. Not all PCBs do, and not all keyboards do. What's the difference between WinKeyless and WinKey? So WinKeyless has those blockers like you see to my left. Actually, you can't see to my left. These blockers where the WinKey would go. And then WinKey just doesn't have blockers. I never had a socket pop on me. Dude, working in the keyboard space and doing client commissions, let me tell you, you would be absolutely shell-shocked on how many people pop off sockets. You would be shell-shocked, dude. It happens so often. People knock off sockets just because, like, they're rushing. I mean, that's the short of it. They're rushing. Now I wonder how many of them actually follow instructions. The thing is, people have really normalized pushing in switches with no support to the socket. Like they do it inside the keyboard while the keyboard's fully built and no support's being put. You can pop my socket? Huh? I do use to-do lists. I just actually use Notepad, like Notes on Apple. I don't actually have like an app for it or anything. I've tried the apps. I always end up back on Notepad. So I can quickly jot down my notes there and, you know, it just feels better. But I do use to-do lists on a daily basis. They're very crude. They're nothing like crazy cool. Some weeks I do find myself writing in a journal. But I would say the majority of time I am just using my computer. A lot of vids on YouTube show people putting switches in while the PCB is in a keyboard. Technically, it's wrong doing that. You're not really supposed to do that. That's how you damage components. But I understand why people do that, because it's just easier, and I get it. I get it. You should try soldering all 5 pins. Might sound crazy. The plastic pins too, I don't think will ever take the solder though. They'll just fall off. Alright. Usually that's what happens. It's never a problem until it is. Yeah. Have you ever used Geon sliders? Can you refresh my memory? What are those again? The Geon sliders. Geon sliders. Is that the thing to assist with plateless builds? What was I going to get? Oh, the toothbrush. Where did I put my toothbrush? Switch stems. Can someone link them to me? Might have to hit this with some isopropyl alcohol later. Although, I got most of it off. You make soldering look effortless. One of these days I'll give it a try. It's not terribly difficult. It's just very daunting. I have not tried these. The only time I got really into changing stems was when umwipe was a big thing. Like there was umwipe stems that everyone went crazy for. And I also quite liked them in certain particular switches, but I will admit, towards the end I got sick of using the umwipe stems because of all the problems they had. And on top of that, umwipe stems are definitely noticeably quieter. So these days I prefer Palm. So I see there is Palm listings where like PTFE is not bad either, I guess. But yeah, I mean, these sound fun. I don't really Franken switch a whole lot of switches. You know who's really good at that in this particular community is Alpha. Alpha is really good at making cool Franken switches. There we go, that's better. Actuate at 1 millimeter, very hard to type accurately. What? The travel distance is 1 mil? So these are really long then, right? Man, I would not type with these. Travel is longer. Oh, so these are really... Oh. Yeah, that would be very different. I don't know if I would like that. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't knock it till I try it. Speed stems. These are some sunset gleams that we're using today. This is what the owner of this board sent in today. So we're putting some sunset gleams on this bad boy. Will you give it a try? Who has them in stock? A bunch. You guys listed a bunch of people. Divinity does. I like Divinity. Maybe if I order some switches soon, I'll throw in a pack of these and see how we like it. Alrighty. So I am gonna take off these. I really hope this doesn't leave residue. And I'm going to see if this even needs to be force broke. And if it does, I'm going to make this a lot neater and not have random cut pieces of tape put everywhere. Because even the way this is force broken actually doesn't. This technically makes no sense. You want to usually put the force break closer to where the screws points would go. At least that's how I find it works better. It should be better if you put it near where the screws go, because that's where the pressure's being put. Can you blow me a kiss? Right. Luckily, there's no residue. First, let's try with none. I mean, like, who knows? Maybe this doesn't even need to be force broke. We got him. Sus? How is this sus? Saroki BCPs. Hey, can I ask a question about the Saroki's BCPs? Again, I've only ever used them for clients. I heard reports that those are damaging switch or keycaps. Can anyone confirm or deny that? I heard there was some reports of them damaging, like, you know, like the MX Purples would, you know? I don't know, I heard that somewhere. I'm using them right now. I have them in my Envoy. Never? Let me see. Are you thinking of... No. Hold on. It's in one of the chats I'm in. No, that's the wrong one. Where is it? I heard someone complaining about it, and then 2 people actually backed them up on it. I remember I pinned it, where I saved it. Where's Discord is it in? Fuck, I need to leave some Discords. Oh, here it is. Hold on, I'll tell you guys. So nice.
Cat Cozy, happy
Thank
Sunday,
you, Super
Alex.
Migusta. Appreciate you. Okay, I have to go find where it was, but... Was in this one? Okay, I don't remember now. I have any issues with them? Alright, then that's weird. Thank you, Super Me Gustav. I hope you're having a happy Sunday as well. Omnitype was talking about it in my Discord? Oh, what, is he talking about mine? I didn't see him talk about it in mine. Have I ever had creepers? I don't think I do anything that warrants that, but I have really annoying people who just have like a innate hatred towards me, and at any given time they'll talk shit about me and complain about me and then come in to make fun of me and stuff. There's a handful of those type of people. So I don't remember what all the durometers are for this. If I remember correctly, the pink is the lightest. I actually like a slightly heavier. So I think we're gonna go with black to start. No, not you, Adam. Is blue 80? What's black? I don't know, actually. You know what? Before I say too much about it, ping you on Discord. So nice. I guess I'll wait. Oh, yeah. I think, was Garrett also wondering? I think Garrett's in one of the chats I'm in. Yeah. Maybe Garrett was in one of the chats I'm in and saw the same thing. Sneaks, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate a year and a month, 1 month of being here, bro. How you doing, man? 90A? Okay, let's not use 90A. Let's use, you said the blue ones? Let's do the blue ones. 90 seems like way too hard. Let's use the blue ones. Actually, these seem really soft. These seem softer. This is the softest. Let's use the blue ones. Oh, light blue is... Okay, let's use pink. Let's use pink. I want to use 70. 70 or 60? Nah, you know what? 60 to start. It's a long-ass cable. Yeah, it really is. There's 2 types of blues? Oh, there's this blue as well. Okay, let's just start off with red. There's only, what, 4 tadpoles anyways, right? Now, if I remember correctly, the tadpoles sit this way. Is this tadpole mounted? Yeah. So the tadpoles would sit this way here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alex, did you check KBD Fans Taco? I built it. I have built the taco. I didn't mind it at all. I thought it was a great board. The only thing I hated about it when I built it was the taco thing on the back, but they got rid of that. Again, if this needs to be force broke, we'll force break it. But I'm not gonna like jump into force breaking it right off the get-go, because this may not need to be force broken at all. Who knows? If it does, we'll actually tape it up to make it look nicer instead of just random blue tape that's improperly cut. We'll use like the things I normally use, which are those little, either the clear pieces of tape or whatchamacallit, the little stickers for the stabs. Are there any tips you would give out for the Hyperglide blacks? You need to film those. Okay, there's 2 long ones here. Which are these 2? You need to film them. Also, lube and spring swap those. I personally think if you don't film hyperglides, they sound really thin, which I am not into personally. So, IMO, that is the route that needs to be done with those. Flyback, this board is absolutely gorgeous, by the way. You did a great job with this. I built my first custom board. I lubed the stabs a little bit ago, but they feel like over-lubed. What stabs are they? And did you over-lube them? Sometimes we don't realize how much lube we put in our stabs, and that could be the bane of the problem there. Oh, this is pretty looking. Yeah, this is a gorgeous looking board. Look at that side profile, dude. Look at this thing. Oh my god. Damn. The back of this board kind of goes crazy too. Nice simple bottom over here too. Wow, that is very pretty. Very, very awesome. How's the front look? I didn't even take a look at that. Yeah, this kind of like exaggerated seam looks really good on this board. Look at them curves. Yeah. Wow, I've never used this keycap set before. I'm not going to play the unboxing since this is not new. Sorry, guys. This is not new. And I'm not going to... Well, it's a good thing I didn't. Oh, this is actually not a bad looking set. Don't think I've ever seen this set before. No Gamba? Nah, not on a pre-owned set. This is provided by the owner, yeah. The set looks fire. Got the novelties too. It took a while to find. Yeah, this set ran a little while ago, I think. Yeah. This set on this board would fucking go crazy, dude. But you know what? I think this also won't be a bad choice too. It has those tones of green and then the darker keycaps. So I think this set will also look very nice. But yeah, Olive would go fucking crazy on it. Olive would go insane. Dandy might be a good fit for this, yeah. Might be. You goes here. Do I even have this right? Is this set done right? Do I have all the keys? Okay, good. Alex is the pocket of Big Olive. Who, me? Dark Metro. I was heavily debating this set during buy two get one. Metro is also a very underutilized set in this hobby. Should we use some of these novelties? I guess this is the enter key, right? I kind of want to use some of these novelties. Oh! Wait, is this the novelty for this set? The metal cap? Or is this just a random one? Let's grab these guys. Oh, just threw it in. Okay. I was gonna say. Got confused. I don't think this needs to be force broke at all. Also, do you use scooped or barred? Hey, that's fine, Kush. I think when we put the caps on, you'll think differently though, because I actually think this will go nicely with this. Yeah, it does sound really nice. This set is very fun on this. Yeah, I actually do think this goes very nice on this, actually. I'm ready to be judged. And then we need bolts. Dude, this is very nice, actually, with the tadpoles. I hate softer tadpoles in keyboards. I think it sounds abysmal. So this is, I think 60 is the lightest I'd ever go. Typically I actually go heavier when it comes to tadpoles. I'm not really a tadpole mount fan, but I know it can be done well. Good example here, the W18T is a very good example. Where's the backspace now? Oh, here it is. They said scooped? I don't trust Adam, so I need to double check. Did Salem say scooped? Let's see. He didn't say scooped. Good thing I double checked. Because Adam always fucking lies to me. Bars are for people who have numb fingers. Time him out? No, not today. He doesn't deserve a timeout today. That'll be another day. Feel free to experiment. That just means scooped. Oh my gosh. We'll use barred for... You know what? No, we're using scoop. Fuck it. We're doing this with the Scoopy boys. I tried barred for the first time in like 2 years, and I tried Awaken Alphas, and good lord, I hated it. I always... Okay, another reason why I personally like haven't just not used barred lately. Dude, every time I put barred caps on, I always feel like there's a piece of dirt on the keycaps, and I'm like trying to scratch it off. I know that's a very, very personal problem. Ooh, that sounds nice. But yeah, that's how I always feel. Bars preserve the symmetry of the keycaps when I type. I like the scoop feeling of it. My fingies nicely rest in them. You too, Voda? Dude, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I am glad. See, I think this actually does go pretty nice on this, bro. I think this set really does work with this. You know what? We can even put this as the function. Yeah, it's kind of cool there. I like scooped aesthetically, but I type slower on them. Do you? It's just hard to find homing rows? Is that what it is? That would make sense. I get that. Yeah, I don't think we put the heavier green accents on this. I think that would throw off the board. Scooped has a stronger tactile impact against my fingers. Bars is always like, is this actually a spot? Or is there something on the keycap? Oh, that's actually really interesting too. Okay. Why is this being a little sluggish right now? Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Our space bar is not actuating nicely. And I wonder if it's just because it's curved or something. Uh-oh. Well, let's see. The escape looks... Who said that? Chappy? I have to make sure. No, the escape's good. We're good. It looks 100% straight. Is everything pushed in nicely? Let's see. Yep. Is this crooked? No more than usual. So nice. What is going on? Is this switch spring not strong enough? Oh, there we go. Weird. Adam, leave me alone. But thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you, thank you. Maybe I had to break in some of the stock lube on the Switch. Dude, why did they force break this? There is no need to force break this. Oh, wow, that sounds great. Really, Cheese Man? I don't hear... Hold on, let me take off my headphones. I can't tell, honestly, if there's any metallic resonance in this at all. This sounds phenomenal, though. How would heavier tadpole sound? I would vouch to say there's probably... Do you want to hear how that sounds, Salem? I don't think it'll be much of a difference. Like if we... Are you looking... I guess the better question is, what kind of typing experience are you looking for on this board? Because we can try it out. But also, this has a little bit, as you can kind of tell. This is me pushing some effort into this. There's some movement happening here, right? You guys want me to compare it to the Lily too? I saw someone say that. Let me just like put this here so my keyboard doesn't fall down. I don't even remember what switches I put inside the Lily. I don't like stiff boards, but I think the red is great for flex. But I want to hear how the sound difference. Yeah. Oh, I put the Geon Works Hamu switches in here. Geon Hamu. Okay, let's put some heavier ones in here. And if we hate it, we can just switch back. It's like 6 screws. I like the overall sound of the Regression60. I actually do like this sound more than I like the Lily. Could be a switch diff, but this is more up my alley of what I normally like in keyboards. Just so I'm not crazy, you guys heard a sound difference between the Lily and this? Or does my microphone make everything sound the same? I'm looking at like the 5 people on YouTube who say the same fucking comment every single YouTube video. There's a clear difference. There's like 5 guys who are just like, Alex, what microphone do you have? Please tell me the exact model because I'm a microphone expert. And I will tell you right now that that microphone makes everything sound the same. Lily lower pitch versus Regression higher pitch? Yeah, definitely. Chatting, let me tell you what's wrong with your setup. Yeah, I know, for real. And then they're sipping their tea and just being like, yes, I have all the answers. All right, let's try the red tadpoles. Oh my God, Geo. Oh my goodness. Geo. Refund? Hello, tadpoles? What color? Oh, this is red. So we're going to use the black ones next, I guess. The human eye can't see past 30 frames per second. True. 24, I've heard, to be honest. Those 2 switches I sent, don't think we need it. One is Saroki's BCP. If you want, I can desolder the spacebar, but I like this spacebar a lot. I personally hate BCP spacebars. There's something about the short distance, like the shorter, actual, or I guess the shorter bottom out, that makes my thumb hurt while using BCPs. I personally do not like them. I don't know what this one here was, BSun X. I don't think I've ever tried that for a spacebar. Don't think I ever have. But I do not like, I know some people do. Personally, I can't vibe with them. Yeah, I agree with Durian. Also, Vaddy said, hey Alex in chat, also looking for HMX switches. I really like the high-pitched sounding switches, but have heard opinions of that HMX sunsets are very, very loud. I mean, we're using sunsets right now. They're loud. They're definitely not as loud as the Zin high ones. No, I couldn't mil-max it, unfortunately. It's been previously soldered, and when it's been previously soldered, it makes mil-maxing it very, very difficult. I can already tell this is going to be less flexy. I think that sunsets are loud, but I don't think they're the loudest switch from HMX. They're definitely up there, if that helps. I think if you're looking for something more in the middle, you go for macchiatos. If you're looking for something that is, if you're looking for something that's louder, the sunsets are a good choice. Even the clouds aren't bad. HMX switches all have a particular vibe to them. If you, it's one of those kind of things like if you know, you know. But like, let me tell you, HMX switches all kind of share the same kind of level of loudness, just on the same kind of tone, rather, just on different levels of loudness. There's like an HMX sound profile. So nice.
Hello, Alex. 30 already.
Sup, dude? Zeal, thank you so much, man, for the 30 months, bro. That's crazy to me, dude. Crazy how you guys can stand me for 30 months. You're looking for something high pitched to mid. I would personally pick macchiatos. I do agree that HMX switches can sound thin because they're so high pitch. I think the macchiatos are the best well-rounded switch from HMX. And if you want something a little higher than that, I'd say go with cheese. Cheese are louder, but they don't have that thinness, I find. Well, to me anyways, maybe on the boards that I've tried. So. Okay, this is way stiffer now. I don't think this sounds much different, Salem. Actually, it does have a bit of a different sound, huh? It's slightly different. Yeah, it actually is. That's impressive. I know you guys are all saying this sounds better. I actually like the red ones more. But yeah, I can definitely see why you guys are saying this sounds more full. Oh, did I forget the feet? That's probably why. Hold on. 1 second. Maybe I forgot the feet will probably change things. So nice. Hold on before we do something.
Alex.
Huh? Who said that? Panda? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 9 months of being here. Actually, now I can kind of hear some of that metalliciness. Do you hear that? It's very slight. I personally wouldn't force break this though, because I think that adds some character to it. Yeah, I also feel the same way. I think some metal sound, it has to be this perfect amount, goes a long way. It's up to you, whichever you want. It's your board, Salem, so you can pick this one. You can pick the other one. I actually like the red ones more. I do see a lot of people preferring this one. I definitely agree. This sounds a little bit more full with the black tadpoles. It's still soft though. Like there's still some movement. It definitely has a bit more of a well-rounded sound signature with these. I agree. I'm happy the set turned out great. Yeah. Put red on the bottom. Oh. Would that feel good though? Having these be stiffer and this be softer? I don't know, Scotter. The mods all sound great too. Nice plush spacebar. You know, actually, that could be cool. Do all the different tadpoles. I don't know if we're gonna do all the different ones. Do you want me to leave the black tadpoles in, or should I put back the red ones? If you like this, I shall leave it. If you do not like this, I shall put back the red ones. But I do agree, this is more well-rounded. This had a bit more of a pop to it with the red. Can I see flex real quick? It's still there. Definitely not as pronounced as the red one. It's still there though. Definitely not as pronounced. It's not hard to type on by any means. Yeah, this is... Actually, I don't really like super soft boards myself. This is sort of more up my alley feel-wise. I like somewhat soft boards. Actually, depends on the board. There are certain boards that I think feel phenomenal just with how well balanced they are. Yeah, flyback, dude. This board's sick. Great looking build, dude. Look at this side profile. Nice color of this board too. This olive looks great. Look at that side profile. Let me zoom in on for you guys. Look at this thing. Look at that side profile. God damn. What's up, Mr. Mod Musings? It looks great. It's a nice, like even the rear of the keyboard here having this kind of like whoosh over here. I don't know what to call it. Let's call it. We'll call it a sound. It's a little swoosh. It's a little like pivot over here, divot, whatever you want to call it. It's good looking. Very nice. Gap to the left of the USB-C. Yeah, there's a small gap. There's also, I don't know if the previous owner did that. See that right there? Not much I can do about that though. Oh, that's what I meant? Yeah, that could have just been the previous owner. Kind of looks like it got dinged a little bit. Yeah, there's a small little tiny gap. Not that you're going to really notice that too much. It's on the other side of the keyboard. I wouldn't stress over it too much, Salem. Unfortunate that it's there, though. Pretty bored. Wonder if they'll run it again. Flyback, you ever plan on running this again? Love the regression font. Yeah, the whole back piece of this is nice. The ano is great quality on this too. I don't think this is clear coated, is it? I can already see some patina happening. Maybe not visible on camera. But I can kind of see some discoloration already. Which is going to be cool when this patinas naturally. Very nice. Flyback, what is this clear coated? The brass piece? You know what? This is why, like, I feel so bad for Salem at this point here too, because like, I don't think you should label something unbuilt if you've built it previously. Personally, that's just my own 2 cents putting into that. I think if you've previously built it, you should label it as previously built. So. Thank you, Hammer. I appreciate that, man.
New switches for a couple of years, so may I get some switch recommendations for a KBD19X? High or low pitch sound, more interested in feel, that type similar to tangerines.
Okay.
I run 65 grams springs currently, can try to remember other details but the build was a while back. I love the board but it's getting a bit long in the tooth, have had it for probably 6 years now.
If you kind of want, I mean, if you want something pre-done for you, go with the HMX route. Some of the more recent switches I like, that I feel like are similar to Tangies. I mean, Tangies were just basically a little bit higher pitcher. I think you go with the HMX. But, you know, I think even though it's been a little while, the switches that have held up over the years have been things like Milky Yellows, MX Blacks. Alternatively, if you want something a little bit more fun to type on, I think the Cream Sodas or Obscuras will get you there. But HMX, I feel, would be the closest bet to what Tangies felt like. Just because they're a little bit louder, right? Space, I should be reviewing the Protagonist. I just don't have a set date for you guys yet. But thank you for the 100 bits though, Lumen. But those would be my recommendations. I think you just kind of spring swap to what you need. So I paid $350 shipping for this. Worth it, Alex? Yeah, $350 shipped is good for this. I don't know what this cost, but $350. I think $350 shipped is fantastic. Despite them kind of being weird with their words, saying this is unbuilt. I get what they're trying to say. Yeah, technically it's an unbuilt keyboard, but no, man, it's been fucking built before. And then this minor little piece of damage here on the back. I think $350 is fine. This is, you know what, in the grand scheme of things, unless you're like OCD about these things, I don't think this is that bad. Honestly, you're never going to notice. This is my camera, like literally zoomed into this point. I think from like a regular perspective here, which is kind of, this is how I see the board right here. You barely notice that thing. But yeah. Changes were normal stem, yeah. Dropped the post today, but if you got time, want to take pics, feel free. Actually, do you mind if we go tomorrow in the morning? Because I would actually like to take a picture or two of this, and I don't think I'll be able to take pictures and then run to the postal office. Up to you though, because I know this is like a time sensitive thing. You let me know, and then I can either do it today or tomorrow. Thanks for the stream. Hope to catch you next week. Dude, let me quickly run over the week of streaming we have coming up, dude, because it is crazy. Let me quickly tell you guys this. It's crazy, dude. We have, oh my God, where is it? We have the Magnum 65 tomorrow, which is hilarious. I think you guys are gonna like it. We have the Unicorn on Tuesday. Hopefully we have another Unicorn. And then we have a Drift Mechanics board on the 10th. And then we have the Vulcan, which is by a company that people don't like no more, but hey, it's a client build. We're not gonna shit on the client for buying things. And then I have it marked off. However, I think I'm doing one more build, which is gonna be a Hope 75, because I think the extras for those are gonna be listed soon. And Desk Hero sent me his to build. Yeah, I know, zone that for realsies. All right, Heat this week. Yeah, and then dude, next week, oops. None of my keywords are plugged in. Next week, we have Haven 60, Mode 65, Arc 60, and then the Altair. I don't know if the Altair is going to be still scheduled for then, but I think so. And then we have the F1.8X after that, the Cloud9, because the Cloud9 got moved. And then we're doing the PC GAF 910, and then we're doing a Kyohaku again. Believe it or not, someone else wanted me to build their Kyohaku. And then we're doing a Blueberry 65. We got so many boards coming up, dude. So many boards. Actually, why do I have something listed twice? I need to fix that. Is there a forum or info for builds anywhere? Would love some info. I would really have some cool older unbuilt stuff that might be... Yeah, dude, if you guys want stuff built, here, let me get you guys the link. I think it might be a command, but why are you saying Kyohaku? Because that's how it's pronounced. It's a different type of Kohaku. It's the Kohaku with the Pokemon thing on the back. If you want some more build service info, I actually recently lowered my lube prices, and this is temporary because I managed to get prices of lube different for this month, which I don't know how long this is going to last. But I'd rather pass on the savings to you guys than, like, profit. I don't know. I just feel like that's the better business decision, whatever. But yeah, my prices have been the same pretty much since I started doing this. There's been very little changes except for lubing. That's just varies on the price of what I can get things there. But yeah, desoldering, I actually don't think I rarely charge a full $65 fee. That's only for full boards. I think I normally charge anywhere between $45 and $60. Can US folks send direct, or do we need... No, you can send direct. I have the whole system figured out for that, so you can send it direct. Pokemon thingy? Yeah, it's the Pokemon Commission. The orange cable is from Ordinary Labs. Yeah, if you guys are curious about it, honestly, the majority of people who send in boards these days just send it with HMX switches. It's $50 for a build. And that includes me doing your stabs, and even includes a stream if you guys want it to be. So it's fun. It's a whole fun like process. I think it's like not only a build commission, but it's a cool way so we can all get together and have fun as well. I enjoy it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it too. Do you build on YouTube with Gatoron? I did what did I build with curry switches? I did something with curry switches. I just don't remember what build it was. I gave it away though. Yes, $50 includes soldering, stabilizers, and keyboard assembly. It does not include mil-maxing. It does not include desoldering, nor does it include switch modding. But $50 includes all that stuff that I just told you before. So stab modding, soldering, as well as build assembly and tuning, which I think is a great value personally, but whatever. It's my own biased opinion. All right, guys, that's pretty much the stream for today. I guess we'll be getting off right now. Does it include a lick test? God, dude. If I ever end up making a prototype of a keyboard, Zen, I'll let you build it. I'd love to, Zed. I would love to. Let's go see if we can go raid. Again, kind of an impromptu stream for today. I'm sorry I didn't put it on the schedule, but I didn't really know until like a few days ago. Oh shit, there's like no one online. What the fuck? I don't even know who to raid. I have no one I'm following online right now. There's one person, but they're finishing a stream. I think I might raid ducks. Is someone on? I don't see anybody on right now. Where do you guys see ducks? Mode Envoy is a dream typing experience. It's so good, dude. Guys, I don't see anyone doing keyboard stuff. Dash ducks? What are they doing? Come relax with us? You know what? Fuck it, dude. We're raiding a duck channel. We'll listen to Clownfish on this one. Alright, guys. Looks like a relaxing duck channel. Alright, guys. Enjoy the rest of your days. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Fun little impromptu stream today. We built a really cool board that I've never got to see before, so this was awesome. Also, moral of today's story too, if you guys are selling boards, be honest with what you're selling and don't mislead people, please. Don't be fucked up. See you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Thanks for being here as always. And cheers, everybody. Bye. Love you.